Hello, welcome back. Honestly, that is I'm a huge fan of music like this. For me, one of the standout classic tunes that I will listen to that is unforgivably short is Fanfare for the Common Man. If you ever have not listened to that, find it on YouTube and listen to it. It's amazing. So this music right up my alley. This is one of the things that gives this game an immediate 2 out of 10. We'll get to my end score when we get to my end score, because it's going to be pretty low. But this is my review of Destiny 2. So, right, let's just get to getting. We've got 4 planets off the bat, and we end up on the tower. It's not the tower, it's the wall next to the tower. Earth is, well, I think it's always going to be featured. I really wish Earth was actually the second planet you went to. If that made any sense? Like, why do we always have to... We get kicked out of the tower and all of a sudden we're on Earth first. Why can't we be somewhere else? Like, we have to escape from Earth and then come back and claim it. A la Mass Effect 3. But yeah, we end up on the European Dead Zone. Called the EDZ. Yes, I say Z, I'm English, that's how it's pronounced. Oh, Ichorus challenge is up to 40%. Oh, cool. I might actually go ahead and do that. Yeah. Do I want to do it here? Let's go into here. So, yeah. We end up with Earth, Titan, new planet, lovely, very industrial because, well, it's Titan doesn't have any landmass in the game. It does, but it doesn't have any landmass in the game. Nessus, which honestly gives the game another point. It is beautiful. I love Nessus. But then again, I love the Vex worlds from Destiny 1. Or Vex world. No, worlds. You went to Mercury. Mercury is a Vex world. Mercury and Venus. And to some degree, Mars too. So yeah, the changes that they've made to the game itself, I feel are good. The lost sectors are amazing. I love doing them. Especially this one. It's just fun. Yeah, use your shield from that one. Haha. The changes that they've made to the subclasses and how they run are very, very, very welcome. The changes that they've made to the weapons themselves, not so much. I don't get me wrong, I love the ability to have a power weapon on, or I should say, an elemental auto rifle, which is pretty much how they got around not having them in the game in the first place from Destiny 1 as raid rewards, and that's pretty much how I feel elemental weapons should only be rewards from the raid. You shouldn't be able to get them as rewards for just playing the game normally, but that's just me. Oh crap, I'm by the sorry, I just bent down to do something. Sweet, and now we get the thing done, and we go to Nessus, because I don't like the other planets. Pretty much. That's the reason why. Yeah, I don't like that we don't have machine guns in the game. I loved them from Destiny 1. I didn't really like rocket launchers for PvP, preferred the machine gun. It operated slightly better for me, and you could knock down any enemy within a couple of seconds, aside from if they had roving supers. The changes that they've made to the Ghost, removing light, that's the other thing, changing the entire system of the game from being light to power. Why? Everyone still refers to it as light in the game, except for that, where it says power above the 299. It should be light. What the hell? It's just 5 Vex Minotaurs. Gather 10 data lattice and Vex Minotaurs. Oh. Glade of Echoes. Oh, do a lost sector down there. Cool. Quick and easy. Yeah, adding the ability to do stuff like the lost sectors themselves. Awesome. It would have been nicer if we could have maybe had the ability to have them more. It's just like part of the end game. Yeah, if I can just give me a second. Flick to you, flick to you. Because I'm dealing with Fallen. Oh, sweet. The new weapons they've got are absolutely outstanding. I love them. It's like this one. Aside from losing some things, and then go back to here. Oh, I got my kinetic weapon back. Cool. It's awesome. There's a lot going for this game. There really is. The powers are cool. The weapons are great and nice and easy to use. It is a slightly more dumbed down version of Destiny for sure. Losing the the lore in the game, I don't understand why they did that, but okay, that's their choice. And having the lore as just tabs on the exotics, fair enough.
I'm detecting abnormal Vex activity in a local quadrant.
I thought it was every two.
Vex, they're building something.
Calculating probabilities. Yes, they are.
I need my... Come on. There we go. Yeah. So no one else here. It's alright, don't worry, I'll turn it into an heroic myself. done. Right, go over to here, to this plate. Come on. That's you done. One done. That's hers done. Why is this not on Io as one of the things in the rupture to do? Because it could be. It's big enough. Come on. And... yeah, oh, good. Now we're heroic. Or at least we should be, if we're not. Bosh.
Well, we slowed them down.
What do computational processing speeds matter for Vex? Answer suppressed.
So, yeah. Is that. Now, that's all the good stuff about the game. The bad strikes are just random strike playlists. You can't pick strikes or stories or anything else and select it from the map. You have to do bog standard. You're going to do this. Crucible, it's always has been random, so that's fine. Because of Osiris, quick play, and these, you may have figured out, I've not done much Crucible, it's fine. The whole milestone system, instead of having an actual quest line tracker, is a bit weird. There is now in the Ishtar, and I'm guessing by association also the Destiny companion, a way to track your faction reputation. Where's that in the game? It was put into the Destiny, I think the update no, it was always in the game. It's just the April update made the faction icon smaller, so you couldn't really identify where you were on the list. What you could, but it was just smaller, and I didn't particularly like it. It's listed under the Progress tab and Factions. So in this, on my Warlock, Fragmented Researcher, I'm level 11. That's Asher. Follower of Cyrus, not so much. Right. Exodus Black AI, 10. Fragmented Researcher, 28. New Monarchy, 0. That's to be expected. The 9, 0. Yeah, that's because I don't play Trials, so yeah, that's fine. Gunsmith, level 38. Vanguard Research, level 3. About to get a bit higher on that. See, this is also one of the other good points about the game, and it really is. Once I get this, I'm going to get a boatload of I'm still going to call them marks, because they are, but tokens from what's her face? Ikora.
So expensive. I have no time for that now.
Remember this day, Guardian. Remember how you stood tall.
Sweet. And a bright engram. I wasn't expecting or hoping for that, but it's nice to get it. And that's a nice segue into everything that's wrong with the game. At the minute, and even after the changes that it looks like they're making, the worst and most notable toxic thing about the game is this. Finally. Oh, nice, I got the Warlock ornament.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
Right,
The Red Legion have made it harder to get my shipments through, but I'll manage. Take as long as you like. I can wait.
No intention of doing anything for that. Right, Winged Sun. Most useless ornament ever.
That address. That tower's empty, isn't it?
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
Changes the appearance. Oh, so it just makes it darker. Right, so it changes the gold to... okay. And if I put that on... Well, meh.
C-30G is
How?
not in the city. We're understaffed already. Can't fix the roofs.
What an
Don't get too
utterly
distracted.
crap ornament. It
Centaur
removes the
Nessus.
ability of the best feature... No.
Won't fit.
The best thing about this
Our inventory is stocked, so
is that it's got all that gold on it, but
we drove the Red Legion
that just
out.
turns it black
Do the
and
same to whomever
grey.
comes next.
Meh.
No hurry, Guardian.
But yeah, that's the problem that we've got with the game. Submachine gun. Be a scout rifle, thank you. Everything's weighted too much towards Tess. In that there is just too much that is in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. I've got my 5 scout rifles for. I can complete that quest really quickly now. There's just too much in her list that should be in the game that it isn't. Also, as of now, there isn't an ability to store exotic ships, ghosts, or sparrows. There will be come the January update. Too little, too late as far as I'm concerned. That should have been released on day 1. They're making adjustments to the game after there's been such a vocal outcry from the community because we've lost things that should have been featured in the game from day one that they thought that they could get around by sticking it all in Eververse. All of the endgame loot that we should have got, like, I don't care what they say about the gear or what you could get from Eververse and the fact you don't have to pay for it as bullshit. This set of gear, Omega Mechanos, irrespective of whatever class you are, this was featured in the advert campaign for Destiny. I remember it specifically because the Omega Mechanos Titan gear is the one that makes you look like Hobgoblin. Sort of. It's cannibalized Hobgoblin gear. I thought that this, I was led to believe by the campaign that this was the gear that you got for doing either the raid or whatever was featured in the Curse of Osiris storyline, like doing the heroic events. It's in her inventory. So you got to get lucky enough to get RNG to be able to get this.
Shopping at Eververse.
Ghosts, sparrows,
Where my uncle?
ships, all in her inventory. This just shouldn't be there. Weapon ornaments that should be in Zer's inventory. So everyone gets a chance to get them, not just people that just buy shit. The RNG system in the game, which basically they've adapted slightly, but is still there, where you had to chuck in the tokens that, say the tokens I've just got from my Cora, when I turn them in on my Titan, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to pick up one of these pieces of gear. It could mean that I could pick up one of those or any of these additional rewards, which no one wants. The whole point about turning gear into the person that you're turning it into is to get this. Not whatever else is in their inventory. We don't want that shit. We want the Xenos Veil gear. Or, what is it? Took Offense Cloak, Mark of Shelter, or, what is it? Shelter in Place. Shelter in Place. Yeah, so the Shelter in Place for the Titan, the Took Offense gear for the Hunter, and the Xenos Veil for gear for the Warlock. We don't want, when I get there, any of the Hero Camo, High-Minded Complex, Philomath Greaves, because that's basically what they use for the New Monarchy gear, and the Tesseract. Was it Tesseract trays? Did I see Tesseract trays? I did see I'm sure I saw Tesseract trays. But anyway, whenever you turn them in, you're not guaranteed that you're going to get this gear. And you damn sure weren't before, because you didn't even have the option to pick whatever you wanted. So I could turn in 10 engrams. I could still turn in 10 engrams and not get any one of these pieces of gear. It is possible. I've turned in engrams and only got heavy weapons before. 3 times in a row. Just double heavy weapons. What did... Just... So anyway. Now you do that, you turn in the wow, I've only got 79 shards. That was nearly 1,000. This is what I mean. I had 1,000 shards nearly from trying to get the entire set of Jinsum Knight on my Hunter. But yeah, well, that's that. So they have weighted it towards being slightly less RNG based. It is still RNG based, but not as bad as it was. And it's the same for
The Crucible beckons.
Mr. Man.
Will you answer?
So you need crucible shards or crucible tokens, and the gear now that you get looks like that with all of the ornaments on. It looks great. I really love that, and it will probably get me back into the game to try and get this. I don't mind. It's fine. Once they bring in the 6v6 playlist, which is coming, finally. Because the 4v4 Crucible playlist that they've got at the moment, it may be weighted towards people like me that can't really play the game, but I just don't like it. It's not fun. 6v6 was always more frenetic for me, and it was kind of cool. So, yeah, let's change character a little bit. So, yeah, everything that is good about the game, and there is a bunch of stuff that's good about the game, there is too much to outweigh it that's bad. Not being able to purchase ghosts from the planetary faction vendor to have a slightly more weighted chance of getting a ghost which has specific properties for that planet, that's a big kick in the nuts. Removal of the machine gun. For me personally, I love the machine gun. That's a huge kick in the nuts. But the collective bend you over of Eververse, thankfully there's been such a vicious outcry from the Destiny community that have either walked away before Curse of Osiris, or, like me, been duped enough to buy Curse of Osiris, and it's just not good enough. There is just not enough in the game as of now to warrant any time playing it, because it's just crap. You can't say, if there was one piece of gear, oh god, what was it, like if you were doing the strike on the moon, like abomination heist. If you're going into that to try to get the not the abomination heist, the first one, not what it actually became once War of the Machine came out. If you're trying to get the gauntlets for the hunter, you get the ability to have the chest at the end. Oh, cool.
Your light.
That happens occasionally. So I just need a couple more bits. So yeah, her, who I thought only had this in her inventory, has this in her inventory. Why? Like seriously, why? Why is there a weighting towards the potential to get RNG in this game that skews everything away from getting what you're trying to achieve? It's
Come back safe.
the only way that you can pick a story mission to replay it is hope that it's one of these 3 weekly missions. These don't even change daily, it's weekly. So 1 AU, which is an awesome mission, it really is, it's cool. You can do this at level 25 now. Larceny, same. Deep storage from Curse of Osiris, if you want to do those, they're fine. And I'll more than likely go ahead and try and get these as well. But I'm not going to bust my arse to try and get these, not for anyone, because I need to do this 3 times. So I need to do, what is it, 30, what? Yeah, 30 Engram awards for her missions. And you get, what, 3 per? So it's 3, 6, 9 for doing them. Or if you just don't want to do the Curse of Osiris, or you don't have the DLC, 6. That needs removing from the playlist, or at least adding another one next to it that is part of the Red War, so that these are additional ones that you can do. Yeah, that does weight it slightly more towards people that have the DLC, but at least it makes it so that you can actually achieve this within a relatively short space of time if you don't. Because this is a bend over. If you don't have the Curse of Osiris, you've lost one of the missions that you could replay to get this stuff quick.
Stay strong, Titan.
Is he looking at you funny?
Listen up, good people of the city.
So, yeah. Yes, and I do have the full set, pretty much. I just missed the helmet. I can't wait to get the helmet, because when I do, I'm going to colour the entire set with the Precursor Vex Chrome, which looks like that. How is that not cool? I mean, seriously. This should not be in Eververse. It should be part of the reward system for the game. Shaders. Oh my god, shaders. Why are they single-use items? Shaders should not be single-use items. They should be permanent. You've achieved one that gives you the ability to have... Oh, yeah. Say the special ones that you get from Tess. Like this, Golden Trace. That's fine. Like these. That turn everything else that's not metallic into this, like, carbon fiber material. That's cool. I don't mind that one little bit.
Some things are finite.
But her being the only place that you can get the Precursor Vex or any of these Vex themed shaders is just a pain in the arse. You should be able to get them from somewhere else. There's just too much in her inventory.
What can I do for you, Guardian?
And when you really break it down and have a look at what actually is in her inventory, you get the full set of the Omega Mechanos gear. So all I need now is that helmet. Yeah, it looks a bit cack, but I want the full set. Ornaments. Oh my god, these shouldn't even be in here. These should be achievable in the game. Why are they in here? Mida Tactical. I mean, I would love this on... Oh. Is there another one for Mida? That's for the Rat King. Red Dwarf? Oh, man! Yeah, there's another one for Titanium Alloy. Oh! Vulcan's Heart. Oh, mate, look at... Oh, so, and he's got the lava... Oh! What else? Sparrows. We've got the... Why is this an exotic sparrow? This should be a quest reward. Ikora's. Is this Ikora's? Yeah, it's Ikora Sparrow. SV112 Predator? Which one is it? Yeah, that one being in our inventory, yeah, that's fine. The rest of them shouldn't even be there. Ships. There should be no ships or sparrows in her inventory apart from a couple of them. None of these should be in her inventory. None of the... Well, yeah, give them the ability to get a couple of ships because they're kind of cool to be able to pick them up just from leveling up. Shaders. None of these should be in her inventory. Absolutely none. The event shaders, yeah. Ghost shells should never have been included. These can suck it because they're awful. Never will my ghost look like that. Emotes. Yes, let her keep the emotes. They're all crap. The only emote that I'm ever going to use...
Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
Wave. It is as simple as that.
Don't get too distracted.
Oh, I must have walked out. It was actually... Oh! I'm not sure if it's this gear alone, but...
When you whisper to the void, does it whisper back?
Was it sounded very metallic landing? It was kind of cool, I like that. But it might just be Titan plate. So yeah, I did mention that the soundtrack gave this game 2 stars for me. The look of the planets, give it 1 more star. Gameplay and class and character creation, 1 more star. It's 4. The lack of ability to have strikes that you can just go into, the inability to have whatever gear that you want generated from quest rewards, a lack of pretty much everything that went into the back end of Destiny 1, strike scoring, having multiple burns in any of the heroic strikes that you could do. No daily missions. And, well, to be quite honest, her, Eververse, she is without doubt the worst thing that's happened to this game. She gets 2 points. I had 4 points that were good things and 7 points that are bad. That averages this out for me to be a 3.5. At least 3.5, if not maybe a 4. The potential for this game to improve is just vast if they can actually listen to the community and respond. But if it's just going to take too long for them to do that though, because the stuff that they're implementing now should have been in the game right from the start, because it's basically stuff that was in Destiny 1. It looks like they've taken everything that was good and bad in Destiny and chopped out some of the good things and added some of the worst things that are in the gaming industry right now and thinking that'll be okay. It's not. Well, the game that they've got has potential. The game that they had was terrible. But what the changes that they've already implemented, just not enough for me. I'd love to say yes, it's enough for me, but it just isn't, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to say, for Destiny 2, until the game readily changes, and I mean changes a lot, until I get that helmet, that'll be me having this game on my system. Once I've got that Striker's helmet, I'm done. I don't want the Omega Mechanos for my Hunter or Warlock. I just want the helmet for the Titan, and that's it. That is literally the only reason why I'm keeping this game on my system, is to get one piece of armor for my Titan. It shouldn't be that. Destiny had the ability to attract multiple people all the way through its lifespan, right up until the day it folded. This game's already lost out about 2/3 of its player base. People have left this game to go and play The Division. which more than likely I'm going to do as well, because the Division plays better than this. And that's saying something. The sequel to one of the best games that has been released on PlayStation 4 of its type is losing out to one of Destiny 1's failed competitors.
Oh, let me check right away.
Why? Because there's just not. This game's a looter shooter without the ability to get loot because it's all in a pocket. Whereas the Division, you kill any guys and you get a potential for there to be God knows how much loot drop. Whereas this game, you're lucky if you get a legendary engram every 5 minutes. It's just terrible. This game should not be this way at all. And the way that they've actually implemented the ability to get legendary engrams or legendary gear straight out the bat is just wrong. The engrams themselves, to be honest, for me, they need to bring back a system very akin to Destiny in terms of gear and how it progressed. This game just doesn't do that right. You see, whenever you think of anything good, you think of two things that are wrong. So, yeah, that's going to be me done for this game. Keep tuned back to my channel. There's going to be plenty more content coming. Some of it good, hopefully. Some of it not too bad.
We drove the Red Legion out.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to say that this is pretty much until the game improves or changes drastically, that I'm more than likely going to be reinstalling Destiny or just moving on to something different, which I think I'll probably move on to something different once I get that helmet for my Titan. And that's pretty much it. It's sad to say that a game that has such a great amount of stuff in it, the only thing that's keeping me going is whether or not she will rotate in a helmet. I've not seen it in her inventory yet. And believe me, I check. So, yeah, that's going to be it from me. I shall catch you next time for more content from my channel. And keep tuned back because there's going to be plenty coming. So, would I recommend you to go and get Destiny 2? If you like Destiny, maybe. If you loved Destiny, no. Get it, play the story, platinum the game if you want to do that, but don't expect it to be as good as Destiny for at least another year and a half, because it's just not. It's from the same people that made that understand what made Destiny great, and they produced this. I don't understand how they've managed to slip from where they were to where they are. It's just bizarre. So yeah, that's going to be it from me. I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you soon.